Hi, this is Mrs. Nelson. We're looking at illustrative math for 6th grade. This is Unit 7, Lesson 10, Interpreting Inequalities. The objective states I can explain what the solution to an inequality means in a situation. We're looking at activity 10.2, basketball game. It says Noah scored N points in a basketball game. That means some number of points in a basketball game. Number 1 says, what does 15 is less than N mean in the context of the basketball game? Well, we can also read that backwards as N is greater than 15, and that makes more sense to me, that he scored more than 15 points. So Noah scored more than 15 points. What does N is less than 25 mean in the context of a basketball game? Well, it means that Noah scored less than 25 points. Number 3 says draw two number lines to represent the solutions to the two inequalities. Well, we could draw a number line and mark 15 on here. And it's greater than 15 but doesn't include 15. So at first thought we would think, okay, let's put an open circle, so that means that it doesn't include 15, and then draw an arrow to the right to include everything that is greater than 15. But we have to stop ourselves and think, whoa, what's the situation? This is a basketball game. In basketball games you can score 0 points, 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points at a time. You can't score a half of a point, so this implies that it's every single value greater than 15, including 15 and a half, and that's not possible in a basketball game. So this is not the correct way to graph this on a number line or plot it on a number line. So I can still mark 15 on the number line, but I'd have to start at 16 before I could indicate that that could be a number of points that Noah scored. And then I'm just going to put some ellipses suggesting that it would continue at this pattern. For my other inequality, again, we might think to ourselves, well, it's less than 25 points, but not including 25 points, so let's put an open circle there and draw an arrow to the left for less than. But again, in the context of basketball, that's not going to make sense. He has to score less than 25 points. So he could score 24 points, or 23 points. Oops, I wrote 32. 22 points, and I'm going to draw some ellipses going this way, meaning it continues in that same pattern. Number 4, name a possible value for N that is a solution to both inequalities. Well, 16 could be that value because it's greater than 15 and less than 25, but we could also pick 17 or 18 or 19 or 20 or 21 or 22 or 23, 24. Number 5, name a possible value for N that is a solution to 15 is less than N, but not a solution to 15, or N is less than 25. Well, we could pick 25 or any value greater than 25 because it says it's less than 25, meaning it doesn't include 25, but 25 is still greater than 15, so it would satisfy the first inequality but not the second inequality. Number 6, can negative 8 be a solution to N in this context? Explain your reasoning. Well, there's 2 reasons why this wouldn't make sense. 1, you can't score a negative number of points in a basketball game, and also negative 8 is less than 15. It would be somewhere over here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Somewhere over here on the number line. And so that would be less than 15, so for that reason also it does not make sense with this context, but mainly it's because you can't score a negative number of points in a basketball game. Again, our objective states I can explain what the solution to an inequality means in a situation, so in this case we have to think more analytically and not just draw the first way that we've been taught to draw inequalities with greater than and less than symbols, but to consider what point values could be in a basketball game. Thanks for watching.